This is Extra Paycheck Podcast, episode number 66.
You're listening to Extra Paycheck Podcast, where you will learn how to build and grow your own successful online business. Now, here's your host, Alex Soul.
Welcome to yet another episode of Extra Paycheck Podcast. This is episode number 66, and in today's episode, I will be talking about making money online. The main subject of my blog, a very recurring subject on this podcast as well. A lot of people often ask me, okay, so how do you actually make money online? What can I actually do to legitimately earn money using the internet or working from home or anything like that? And honestly, there are a lot of things you can do. There are very, very many different venues you could take to earn money online. And the truth is, and a lot of people deny to see this truth, is that if you really want to make a living online, if you want to make a full-time income online, it is very possible. Thousands, if not millions of people are doing it. However, it is a business that you need to build and grow. It will take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of learning curve, a lot of patience. For most people, it would take at least a few years to get their online income to a level where they're satisfied and they could call it a regular full-time income, something that could support their living habits without having to look for an outside job, for a regular 9-to-5 job or any other kind of job. So yes, it is totally possible to make a living online, and no, it will not happen overnight. It will take time, it will take effort, and I mentioned that in many episodes of this podcast. I mentioned that whenever I reply to your emails. I mentioned that in my blog, and yet I still get people emailing me and asking me like, what can I do to make to start making $1,000 per month starting next month? Guys, you can't. I mean, there is a chance of that happening somewhere, somehow. You get lucky, you stumble upon something really good, some really good product or something like that. But generally speaking, this is a business, and just like any business, any offline business, it takes time to build, it takes time to grow, it takes patience. And for some people, it would happen faster. For some people, it would happen slower. Another question that I get asked often is, how long would it take you to make this much money? Or how long did it take you, Alex, to get to the certain level of income? And I get the curiosity behind this question, but my personal results should not be an indicator to anyone listening to this podcast or reading my blogs. This is a really different situation for each and everyone that goes into online marketing or online business of any sort. There's some people that start making their first dollars within the first week. There's some people that take 2 years to finally start making money online. So it's a really different story for every person out there. There is no a general rule of thumb on how long it will take you to start creating an income online or how much money you will start making within a specific time frame. Nobody can tell you that. Nobody knows how hard you're working, what kind of business you're going into online, what kind of website you're going to build, what kind of niche you're going to choose, how profitable the niche is, how good you are at marketing. There are just so many variables, and it's impossible to predict or guarantee any kind of results. So if somebody's promising that you will make a certain amount of money by certain date and they guarantee that, run away, you're about to get scammed. Nobody knows how long it will take you to make money. Nobody can guarantee any kind of results. Just don't fall for those promises and start building a proper business if that's what you want, if you want to live off online earnings. However, I summed up a few ideas, a few things that I have done in the past to make extra money online. Not necessarily a living, but a few extra dollars, which could help a lot of people a lot. And all of these things are legitimate. I have personal experience with them. Some I like more, some I like less, some I don't like at all. There's one thing that I'll talk about that I haven't tried yet, but it's very legit and a lot of people are doing it. So let's jump right into it. The very first thing that I want to talk about is very basic. It's selling stuff on eBay and Amazon, reselling stuff basically. Reselling all stuff that you have in your house that you don't need anymore. Finding stuff at garage sales and reselling them on eBay or Amazon. And when I first started my online marketing, my online business life, it wasn't, right before I started that, what happened is that I had some items. Somebody gave me a box of old stuff, like antique items. I don't remember what it was. So somebody gave it to me and they asked me like if I want them, or if I want those stuff, maybe I should try to sell it. And I said, yeah, why not? So they gave it to me for free, and I listed those items on Amazon and I sold them pretty fast. And that's when I was like, this is really cool. I could make money doing that. And of course, yes, you can make extra cash. You could make, depends on what you're selling, anywhere from $5 to a few $100s easily per month. And I started offering this as a service to my coworkers, like people who aren't really using eBay. They don't know how it works. They don't want to waste their time listing the items and shipping them and so on. So people would come up to me, even at the office where I was working, and they would bring me their junk and ask me to list it on eBay. Basically, they were responsible for the listing fees, and they would give me 20% commission if the item actually sold. And that was some extra money that I made back in the day before I learned about the whole online business thing. But I did make it online. It was on the internet in a way, and I think this could be a really interesting and cool way to make extra money. If you look up YouTube, there's a lot of YouTube channels of people going to thrift stores, garage sales, discount stores, this kind of stuff, and they just buy stuff there and they resell it on eBay or Amazon as well. Amazon has this thing called FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. Basically, what you can do is buy the stuff, usually new stuff. You need to buy new stuff, and oftentimes this would be discounted stuff. So at your local Walmart or pharmacy or drugstore, often they have discounted toothbrushes, stuff like that. You could actually buy those up and send them in one big box to Amazon, and Amazon will sell it for you and you will make some money out of it. A lot of more detail, of course, goes into that. You have to count how much profit you can make. If you can make any profit, you have to figure out if it's a good seller, if the item is worth flipping, if you will make money on it, and so on. So you could look for that information. There's lots and lots of free information online about flipping and selling stuff on Amazon through FBA. There are specific apps for your smartphone with a code reader where you could scan a box of an item. Let's say there's a toothbrush, once again, electric toothbrush that's being discounted at your local drugstore and they're selling it for $2. You could scan the barcode with that app and it'll tell you that at this very moment, the same toothbrush is selling for $23 on Amazon.com. So it could be a good idea to buy that brush with such a huge discount and then ship it to Amazon and have Amazon resell it to people. You will make money. But anyway, that's another subject, and I don't want to go deep into the subject. I just want to outline once again a few of the ways that you could use to make money online, to make money from home. All right, so that was the first one, reselling stuff, either your stuff, your old stuff, your friend's stuff, or just buying brand new things in stores at a great discount and reselling them on eBay or Amazon. That's a great way to make extra money. Next one is Swagbucks. I don't know if you've heard of that website. It's basically a website where you could do small tasks for rewards. So basically, you could get rewarded for doing a simple search in their own search engine. You could fill out some surveys. You could make money with that. There are some other stuff like watching videos, and I don't really remember all of it, but they have a lot of different tasks and they pay you pretty much pennies for those activities. It's really, really small amounts, but you could make some extra cash. So I did a test for about a month or 2 months back in 2014-15, I believe. And yeah, I spent quite a bit of time on Swagbucks. I made about $20 per month. And I would waste maybe 2-3 hours per month on Swagbucks. The big problem with them is that yes, you can make some money, but a good payout on this website is so rare. Like the surveys that actually pay good money are so rare that you will probably do only a few of them per month. So you will be limited. In the end, you will be limited to maybe $20, $30, $40, $50 per month of income. There's nothing extra you can do. It's not like just put in 10 more hours and you'll make more money. There is nowhere to put these 10 hours. Once you do all the tasks, it's kind of you're left with nothing else to do. And in the end, you'll earn, as I mentioned, I would say from $20 to $50 per month. And the kicker is that you do not get paid in money. I think you could get PayPal credit. You could get an Amazon gift card. That's what I opted in every time I was eligible for payment. I would just ask them to give me an Amazon gift card. I would add that balance to my Amazon account and I would just buy stuff using that money. So it's not really making money. Unless, once again, you choose PayPal payout, I think you could actually get cash, but it's not much money that you will be making. It's a few extra dollars, often referred to as beer money. It's extra money that basically you could put in your pocket and you could buy something. But it isn't a way to make a living online. Of course not. It is legit, but you will make very little money and you will put in a lot of time. So there you go. Number 2, Swagbucks. Another thing is, now we're going a bit deeper into more serious things, is freelancing. Freelancing is the same as pretty much getting a job. It's very similar to us getting a job because you will usually get paid by project or by job. So freelancing means that you do some kind of work for people, and it could be different kinds of work, but most of the time when we talk about freelancing online, we're talking about creating content, creating web design, graphics, maybe doing some translation from one language to another, coding stuff, programming stuff. You could probably do a lot of different things when it comes to freelancing. If you're interested, I recorded an episode in the past about freelancing. It was episode number 7 with Adam Byrnes, who works for freelancer.com. And one of the stories he mentioned was super interesting, is that I think it was somewhere in Norway or something. A boat was broken, a big boat, and they hired a mechanic, a specific, very specialized boat mechanic out of Spain to come and fix that boat in Norway or something like that. And that was all done through freelancer.com. So different opportunities. But once again, you're not building a business. You are doing different kinds of jobs and you're getting paid for it. Needless to say that you need some kind of skill set to be on those websites. So let's say if you want to write articles for people, or if you want to help people write ebooks or any kind of content creation, you need some kind of skills. You need to have experience doing that. And yeah, so that's important thing. And if you want to make more money, if you could make a living being a freelancer, but if you want to make more money and you want to make it a full-time career, you will have to spend a lot of time building a trustworthy portfolio. You'll have to do cheaper jobs in order to acquire that experience and trust and good reviews from other people that you will do the work for. So totally possible to make a lot of money, to make a living as a freelancer. But once again, you need to find your niche. You need to find your skills. You have to build your skills. You have to build your portfolio. So it will take a long time to build it up as something that will make you really good and interesting income. But totally worth it if that's your thing. Totally possible. Another thing what you can do as a freelancer is use the website called Fiverr. I use them not to make money, but as a client. I pay for jobs there. So Fiverr, what does it stand for? Fiverr basically means $5. So a lot of jobs that people do there, that they offer, they cost $5. That's what they charge the clients, $5. It's a flat fee. Now they introduce some kind of other tier systems where you could pay extra $5 for the job being done faster. You could pay extra money for different upsells and add-ons, but at the very base of it, it's a $5 service platform, service or product. So some of the examples of the stuff you could sell on Fiverr, you could sell your talent. So basically, You could do voiceovers for people. Let's say if you listen at the very beginning of every podcast episode that I have, there's a guy that introduces the Extra Paycheck podcast, and there's a music playing in the background. So that's one of the people that I hired on Fiverr. He's a professional voiceover artist. He used to be a radio broadcaster, I think, and he did my intro for $5 or $10. I don't remember anymore. So you can do that. You can edit people's photos. There's people that would offer to put 5 watermarks, put a watermark on 5 or 10 of your photos for $5. And if that's something that you need done and you don't know how to do it, you would rather pay someone $5 to get this job done for you fast. This is why this service exists. So once again, if you want to sell your services or your products on Fiverr, you will need to have some kind of skills, or you will have to at least figure out what's the service that you will offer to people. Let's say if you want to edit photos, you will have to figure out how to do that. And if you know how to do that, you just offer that service, and you have to come up with some kind of a bundle that people will be happy to pay for. So once again, there's people that offer videos, that offer music, that offer jingles, that offer their editing skills, that could Photoshop whatever you want, however you want. Just go to Fiverr.com and you'll see there's a lot of different stuff being offered, and you could probably do the same. You could offer something in Fiverr and make money out of it. Now, the thing is that once again, you could probably make good money, and I've seen people making a living off of Fiverr, but usually it's really, really rare, and people come up with something very unique and in very high demand, which is really hard to find. It's like finding a successful business, a successful product to sell. You have to work hard, or you have to be really creative, or you have to get lucky to find something that sells very, very well. But yes, it is possible to make a living on Fiverr. However, the chances are most likely you will not be making a living on Fiverr. You will be making an extra paycheck, extra few $100s per month. Why not? If you have free time, instead of spending it in front of your TV, you could make extra money on Fiverr. Really cool platform, and it's only been growing for the past 5 years or so. So make sure to check them out. Now, the next one, next money making is selling stuff on Etsy. If you haven't heard of Etsy, Etsy is a platform similar to Amazon or eBay. It's a marketplace, basically. However, on Etsy, people sell handmade stuff. And I know that sometimes you will find products on Etsy. They're not handmade. They're obviously printed at a factory. But Etsy is trying to fight those sellers. Etsy is all about crafts, handmade, authentic stuff. So I don't want to go too deep into the story, but I made a product with my girlfriend, handmade product. We listed it on Etsy, and we started making some pretty good money with it. Eventually, Urban Outfitters picked it up. They found a product on Etsy. They contacted us. Now they're selling our product in their stores. It's still handmade. And that's something that could be very interesting for all of you crafty people out there. So you could make bracelets. You could make shelves made out of wood. You could make, any kind of decorations or jewelry or any other stuff that is handmade. There is a potential of making money by selling those items on Etsy. I think Etsy is free to join, if I remember correctly, as a seller. They only charge you when you make sales. So they take a very, very small part of the sale as a commission to themselves, but it doesn't cost you anything to become a seller on Etsy.com. Really cool platform. There's a lot of awesome stuff being sold there, and a lot of people are making really, really good money on Etsy. So if you're crafty, or if you like to make things with your hands and you think that you're making cool things that people want, Etsy is the place to go. You should really consider that. And once again, especially if you make something with your own hands, really consider this platform. It's very interesting. And if you spend a few dollars per week, now this is an insider secret, a lot of people don't use it. If you spend like $5 a week or $10 a week within Etsy on advertising, because they have internal ads, you could make a lot more sales. And I don't know, well, I do know why people don't use it, because people who use Etsy, they are more of artists and not marketers, so they don't know how to optimize the stuff properly. But if you're coming there as an artist and you're a bit of a marketer, and you know the power of PPC, pay-per-click, and you know how to fill out your product description properly and optimize it SEO wise and so on, you will start ranking a lot better than many other sellers on Etsy, which in return will make you a lot more income. So once again, check out Etsy, a really cool platform and totally worth it. Next way of making money that I'll be talking about is advertising. Boy, this one is pretty difficult because if you want to make money with ads, such as Adsense or Adsense on your YouTube channel or anywhere really, it is very, very possible. I don't really do it. I used to do it. However, the payout is very, very small in my opinion, and it's not worth my efforts. Now, you could make a lot of money with ads. Just look at Huffington Post, look at entrepreneur.com. That's how these websites make money mostly. They have ads, they have AdSense, Google Ads, they have ads from other companies. They show up when you read content. And usually they're paid in two ways, either per click, either per 1,000 views. So when 1,000 people see the same ad, they get paid something from the advertiser, or if somebody clicks on an ad, they get paid. Whichever way it goes. The point here being is that you need to have a lot of people coming to your website to make it worth it. So, you'll need to have a website or use some other platform. Let's say youtube.com. You'll need to have a channel and create videos and upload videos on YouTube. A lot of videos. And eventually you will be able to monetize the channel and you would make money per every 1,000 views or whatever that is right now. But once again, you'll need a lot of subscribers, a lot of people checking out your videos, a lot of people checking out your channel, a lot of people going to your website, depends what your platform is, but you need a lot of people to actually make any kind of significant income. So I have an extra paycheck YouTube channel where I upload videos sometimes, and I know that I should be making a lot more videos, and I will be making a lot more videos eventually, hopefully this year. But mostly what I do is I upload my podcast episodes on YouTube and I just turn on the monetization. So far I have, maybe 40 videos or 30 videos grand total on my channel, and it makes about $5 to $10 per month with Google Ads. So it's pretty cool because I don't really do anything extra. I was going to upload those videos anyway because I want to be everywhere. So I upload my episodes on YouTube regardless if I'm monetizing or not. I would have uploaded them anyway. And it's just a cool extra feature that I could make about $10 extra per month just from that YouTube channel without doing any extra work. And, once again, this is beer money. $10, it doesn't change anything in my life. But the fact that it's kind of passive income, as in I don't have to do anything. I already have that content. I just have to upload it and it makes me extra money. That's pretty cool. And I'm sure the more videos I upload, the more money I will make from YouTube. But I know that I will not make a living out of YouTube. I would maybe end up making a few $100 per month extra from that channel, from ads. But that's only because my channel is growing and there's more and more content that I'm uploading. This is what needs to be done. So this is basically going back to the very beginning of this very episode when I said, yes, you could make a lot of money, but you'll have to work. So making money with ads, that's where this principle really applies a lot. If you want to make a lot of money with advertising, if you want to make a living with ads, you will need to produce a lot of content on your blog, on your vlog, on your website, on your, podcast, whatever it is. You'll have to produce a lot of content, which means a lot of work, and the reward will not be instant. It could take years until everything picks up and you're actually making really good money. Just like all the other ways of making money online that I mentioned earlier, can you make a living out of it? Yes, you can, but it will be a long battle to get to the point where you're actually making a full-time income from doing so. Really legit way. A lot of people are doing it, but it's hard to get there. It takes a lot of work. Another way of making money online is publishing your own books. Now, I know this sounds scary, but this could be a rather easy way of making extra cash. So now you could publish your books with for Kindle, basically for Amazon. And if you want to know a lot about it, if you want to know all the details, all that it takes to get your book published, you could check out episode number 49 of the Extra Paycheck podcast, where I'm talking with Tom Carson Knowles, and we're talking all about making money with Kindle ebook publishing. However, in short, you could write books on pretty much any subject, and you don't have to be an amazing writer to publish your book. Of course, the better your book is, the more sales you will get eventually, because the word gets around. However, this is a very possible way of earning extra money, and if you are very serious about it, and if you, let's say, publish a whole bunch of different books for a few years to come, you will eventually probably start making a full-time income just with that. So writing ebooks from your home, publishing them on Amazon, which is the easiest way to get your book published. You don't need to talk about any publishers. You don't need to do any kind of deals and try to figure things out. It's pretty straightforward. You write your book, you publish it through Amazon, you make money whenever there's a sale. As easy as that. So this is one of those ways that I told you I have not experienced myself. I have not published a book on Amazon. I have not published a book anywhere really. It is in the plans for the future as well. I would love to publish my own book. I already have an idea on the subject of that book, but that will come later. However, I've met quite a few people who are making really good money with publishing their books on Amazon for Kindle. So that's something to consider if that's something you're good at. If you like writing, if you ever wanted to publish a book and it has been your dream, this is the time to do it. And Amazon Kindle makes it so much simpler than the old way of doing it through publishers and so on. All right. The very last way of making money online, probably my most favorite way of doing it, because that's what I've been doing for the past 7 or 8 years, affiliate marketing. For those who still don't know what that is, affiliate marketing is basically means getting paid an affiliate commission for every sale that you bring to a company. The easiest example, the best example that I could give you is Amazon.com. So Amazon, as you know, offers millions of different products. Now, if you sign up to Amazon as an associate, which is, by the way, completely free to do, and if you scroll down on Amazon homepage all the way down, there is a link to Amazon Associates, and it's free to join. Anyway, so you join this program, and then you pick any product on Amazon, any product you want, and at the very top of your browser, you will have a new button which will say, create a link to this item. Now, when you click that button, Amazon will create a very specific link to you and you only. Now, if you send this link to a friend and friend buys something off of Amazon, Amazon will know that this is your link. So you send them the customer and they will pay you a commission for that sale. Commission start at 4%, which is very low. They go up to 8.5%. And if you are a really good performer and you're making a lot of sales for Amazon, you can negotiate a better rate with them and they will be happy to pay you more money if you bring in a lot of money for them. But so yeah, that's one of the easiest examples and the best examples I could find on affiliate marketing. And I love this model so much because it does not require you to stock up. You don't need a warehouse. You don't need to actually sell stuff. You don't need to deal with customers. You don't need to deal with customer support, refunds and whatnot. Amazon does all of it. All you have to do is point a buyer to a product. And there are many different ways of doing that. Once again, you could create websites on this very specific niche. And I have a free email course that goes in detail on affiliate marketing. If you go to extrapaycheckblog.com, you'll see a pop-up. That's what the course is about. My course mainly concentrates on affiliate marketing. I explain how it works and I give you different ways of promoting those links. But that's another story. The main point here that affiliate marketing is one of my most favorite ways of making money online. And if you look at some of the biggest companies that you know, let's say Walmart.com, Best Buy, a whole bunch of these huge national companies that you know, insurance companies, they all have affiliate programs, or maybe not all, but I would say 9 out of 10 of them, they have an affiliate program. So yes, you could actually be an affiliate of Walmart. You could be an affiliate of Target. You could be an affiliate of your favorite insurance company, your favorite airline company. They all have affiliate programs where they will pay you a commission per sale. Whenever you make a sale, you receive a commission. So this is why I love this model so much. And in my opinion, this model could be turned into a full-time income in a relatively short amount of time. I mean, I think you could make a lot more money with that compared to being a freelancer, or at least starting as a freelancer, or, reselling stuff on eBay or Amazon, or selling your services on Fiverr.com, or building websites in order to make money with ads, because each click on an ad will bring you a few cents. So in my opinion, affiliate marketing is the best way to make money online. This is what I've been doing mostly for the past 8 years. And that's the model that I recommend to most people, simply because I have experience with it and I think it's a really good one. And you're working with big companies like, once again, Amazon, Walmart, Target, and so on. So, this is very serious and it's here to stay. These companies will not, go down. The concept of affiliate marketing will never die, because it's just so much easier for them to pay you a commission rather than find a new client. All right, so this episode was a bit longer than I thought it would be. I hope you will look into some of these ways of making money online. I hope you will be able to generate an extra income, extra paycheck, or maybe a full-time living online. Thank you for checking out this episode. I will put up a show notes page as usual at extrapodcast.com/66. This is where I will put out links to the resources I mentioned today, to other podcast episodes, to affiliate marketing links, link to Swagbucks, and so on. Anyway, I'll be putting up all these links in my show notes page. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. Please head over to extrapodcast.com/iTunes in order to subscribe to the show, leave a review and a rating, which will help me tremendously. And I'll talk to you next Monday. I'm bringing in a really cool guest. And so thank you for listening once again.